make yourself comfy. Okay? So again, today is Earth. Allow yourself to Earth. Feel that you're comfortable. Take a bolster or a block to sit on, or even a blanket if you want something close to the Earth. And let's let ourselves arrive, become heavy. So Earth is about trust. Earth is about being nourished, held. It's about feeling safe. It's about being supported. So the opposite of these feelings is distrust, uncertainty. Okay, so we're having a lot of this worldwide. So there's a lot of anxiety, maybe a lot of tension in the shoulders. So I just want you to breathe in and lift your shoulders up to your ears. Breathing out, roll those shoulders down. We're going to do that 3 times. Breathing in, roll the shoulders up to your ears and slowly bring them down. And just notice, is there tension on the down movement or up? One more time. Breathing in, lift up. Breathing out and just bring it down, and then just relax. Relax the shoulders. Relax the jaw. Feel if you're holding tension in the jaw. And then let the skin of the eyes become soft, the skin around your lips. And feel your tailbone as you breathe out, moving in towards the floor, like you're grounding and rooting yourself. And imagine your spine is a stem, and that spine, let it breathe in new life. And as you breathe out, again, let it root into the ground, into the earth, that sustainable, strong, solid support. And then feeling the tops of your shoulders, let them also become broad. The skin of your forehead, let it become broad. And then with the next out breath, make a do that 3 times. And just feel the earth. Feel your knees. Allow the knees to become heavy, moving down towards the floor. Feel your belly. Let it be soft. And then I want you just to become aware of your breathing and feel the rising with the in, the filling of the chest, the ribs, the shoulders, and as you breathe out, everything comes together. It's like an accordion. And now with the next out breath, breathe out from below, from the belly, then the lower ribs, then the chest, and then the shoulders. And as you breathe in, just let it flow in from above. And don't force it, just let it be your own rhythm. And just feel the flow. And notice when it changes from in to out. How's that change? Is it subtle? Is it soft? Is it jerky or quick? Just notice. There's no right or wrong. Just be there with your breath. So start to befriend your breath. Prana, life energy, Shakti, the power of life within you. And imagine that as you breathe in, you're welcoming in Shakti, this beautiful Mother Nature power. Okay? And as you breathe out, you're letting her go. Right? Breathing in, feel her, welcome her in. Allow every cell just to absorb her. And as you breathe out, let her flow, let her go. And placing your hands, one on your heart, one on your belly. And keep breathing fully. And just notice how these 2 hands move away and towards each other. Feel the warmth under your hands, under your belly, your heart. And allow your prana, your awareness and your breath breath to move towards these areas and send any healing that you might need to this area. And say to yourself, I am here, and feel that you are here in this moment, in the now, and you are safe, you are held, you are supported. And then look into the mind space and say the mind is clear, and see that it is clear. Every time you look at your mind, there is nothing there. It is when you don't look that it fills up. So look into the space of your mind, see it as it is. Notice how big the space is. Notice what kind of texture or movement there is in the mind. So the mind loves to move, and that's its natural way. Let it be. Befriend your mind like you befriend your breath. Just notice. No judgment, no striving, no needs. Just as it is. And notice how the breath moves over the mind, in and out, caressing, cleansing, emptying, filling, nourishing, and again, letting go. And then again, come to the breath. Let the breath really become something you can feel, and you can land on mentally, energetically, emotionally. And just to rise within and fall without. Rising and falling, natural. And then bring your hands in front of your heart, palms touching. Take a moment to greet your heart, your inner teacher. Say namaste to your heart. Breathe into your heart. Take a breath for Om. Two more times. Last one. Bring your hands together in Ganesha mudra. So one hand on top of the other. That's it. And just let your arms rest, hands rest. Let them be heavy. Let them land wherever they land. And we're just going to say lum. So lum. Hear the sound. Feel the sound. Let it reverberate in your body. Resonate. Just notice what kind of quality has it got. How does it feel? We're going to do it 5 times. So breathing in. Lum. Where do you feel it? One last time, breathing in. And just notice what it's done in your body. How did it shake the cells, the tissues, the organs? What kind of energy do you feel from this? Is it more open, more contracted? more whole, more erratic. Just notice, no right or wrong, just feel. Maybe it's none of those things. Maybe it doesn't have a word, maybe it's just a feeling. So start to tune in to what's going on. Bringing your hands on your knees. We're just going to move full circle around the spine in all directions. 3 times one direction and then change the other direction. Loosening up the sacrum and the middle of our spine. Come back to middle, breathing in, look up, lift the chin and the chest. Breathing out, bringing your chin towards the chest, rounding your back. Breathing in, looking up 3 times. Breathing out, around the back. So we're just going to loosen all that tension in the back. Relieve any holding and stress. Really get into that parasympathetic nervous system. Yawn if you need to. It's really good for stress relief. Okay, now I want you to take fists and move these fists back. Have your fist pointing down, and you're going to kind of like yawn. Force yourself to yawn. You can make lion sounds, you can make any sounds, you can stick your tongue out. Just get rid of whatever you don't want anymore. What have you had enough of? And then lift up the chest and release. Okay, yeah. Now bring your hands behind you. I want you to lift up your chest again. So really spread those fingers onto the tips of your fingers so you can spread the ribs. Lift up the chin. I really want you to lift up your breastbone and feel as if you're holding your head. So you can use one hand just to feel the lift and let the neck be soft. And then you release the hand and you're going to use the front muscles of your neck. Okay? And stay here 5 breaths. Relax the face. Let the skin around the eyes and lips be soft. See if you can move a little back and lift that chest. So you're going to feel it here on the front and the upper sides of the shoulders. And release. Walking those hands forward. Come all the way to the front. Forward bend. Just opening the back of your spine. And then slowly walk those hands back up. Come to middle. Release those feet. Have your feet nice and wide. And coming onto your hands and feet. So we're doing the tabletop. Again, I want you to press those heels into the floor. Lift the hips up. Head goes back. Nice strong legs. So we're opening that chest again. And lift up the breastbone. And coming down. Removing anything that's in the way. Okay. Now just stretch those legs out. Spread your toes. So leg work today. Okay, the physical earth is in our physical body. Okay, spread your fingers. Imagine they're little flowers. And as you breathe out, they will go to sleep. Toes, feet, hands, wrists, breathing in. They all wake up and they stand up. Okay, so we're going to do that 5 times. Breathing out and in and out and in. Last one, breathing out. Let the breath move you. And bring your hands back. Knees bent again. So we're strengthening the legs. Spread those toes. Lift them up. Activate your whole foot. And then press those heels into the floor. Lift your hips up. Okay, lift up the chest. And 5 breaths. Now keep pressing your right foot into the floor. You're going to lift up your left foot. Okay?
Your fingers are always pointed backwards.
You can have them back, you can have them sideways or front, depending on what's good for your shoulders, your wrists, your arms and elbows. Okay, breathing out, you're going to bring the hips down. Keep that leg nice and straight. And you're sliding between those arms. Breathing in, lifting up. Breathing out, coming down. Okay, 3 times. So we're using the belly muscles, the stabilizers of the legs and hips. One more time. Straight leg, keep that leg straight as you come down. That's it. Okay, we're going to change legs. Lift up, stay up. Press your left heel into the floor. And breathing out, sliding back. Okay, strong legs. And in and back. 2 more. Last one. Okay. And release. Breathing in, lift up, bend your knees again. Breathing out, just bend forward. Head down. Feel the heat of your arms and let it move out of the body. Feel the heat in your back and release the heat from your back just by breathing. You can move, you can be still, you can flow, you can breathe in and lift up those arms. Lift up the head and chest, and as you breathe out, long. Okay, so we're really grounding today. It's going to be a heavy practice. Breathing in and long, long. Last one. Long, long. And come back to center. Okay, I just want you to sit Dandasana. Okay, so spread those toes. Make your legs nice and strong. Turn those thighs in. So the knees go into the middle, but the thigh muscles are rotating in. Okay, and lift your chest up. You can use your fingertips. Bring your elbows towards each other so you open here. Okay. And then breathing in, lift up those arms. And just sit here. Imagine now if you turn this pose upside down. How would you be standing? Your feet would be either on the wall or in mid-air. Or you could turn it into a dog. So imagine you're in a dog. How would you stretch those legs away from the belly button away from the legs? And as you breathe out, bend forward, bend down. Breathing in, lift up those thighs. I'm going to stay there. Roll them in as you bring your hands down behind you. Lift up your hips, but those thighs are still nice and active. That's it. 3 breaths. Strong legs. Use the bum muscles. Use the heels. And breathing out. Breathing in, lift up. Breathing out, bend forward. Again, see if you can rest on those waves of breathing. Breathing in, lift up. And out, come with the hands all the way behind. Breathing in, lift up. And out. And breathing out, coming down. Last one, breathing in, lift up. Breathing out, bend forward. Find your breath, rise up. Breathing out. Notice, is the breath sharper now? Breathing in, lift up. Or can you still have that soft flow? Where's the movement between in and out? Breathing out, coming back down. Give yourself a big hug. Round that back. And just feel the heat you've created. Okay. Grab your big toes. And just find balance. Okay, so lift up your chest. Spread those toes. Again, look at your thighs. Let them roll in slightly and you lift the chest away from those thighs. Bend the knees if you need to. You can also place your hands behind the thighs, yeah, and lift up from here. Okay? So just notice what you can do. And now lift up your chest away from those thighs, opening up. Yeah? And just be here, breathing, feel that breath rising, falling. Notice that when you switch between in and out, is it soft, is it smooth, is it fast, is it slow? And coming back. Okay? So we're going to lie on our back with the knees bent, feet as wide as your mat, hands on your belly. Okay, and I just want you to feel that rising and falling again. And just notice your back on the floor. Feel if you're lifting yourself off the floor. Can you just allow the shoulders to drop, your back to drop, your hips to become nice and heavy. Feel those earthy, beautiful, supporting legs. And then feel your belly like Ganesha, nice and round, full of earth, full of sweetness, full of life. And allow the skin of your face to become soft. Now feel underneath you this beautiful earth, supporting, sustaining, nourishing. And place your hands on that beautiful earth. Okay? Bring your feet hip width apart. Feet a little bit closer to the bum. Not too far, not too close. In the middle. Your hands are on the floor and you're pressing those hands now. You're pressing your feet. Spread the toes and fingers. Press the tops of your arms. Press the elbows and feel your chest is lifting up. Now I want you to work with your legs. Push the heels into the floor. Lift the toes up. So use the whole of your foot. Now look at your knees. Don't let them widen. Keep them in line. And then press up. Lift all the way up. Okay, so we're opening that breastbone and the ribs on the front body again. Then you can let the toes slowly come down and relax. But your foot is still active. The whole of your foot is working. So we're building strength in the legs. Use those bum muscles. Allow your face to be nice and soft. And we're going to stay 1 minute just breathing. See if you can let that breath be soft again. Notice if you can land. And allow Shakti, the power of life, to come in as you breathe in. Just welcome her. Feel yourself being filled up by her strength. And as you breathe out, release her. Let her go. Create space for something new. And just go with those cycles. Feel that strength moving into your bum, your legs, your knees. Relax the face, the neck and shoulders. Let the skin around the eyes be soft. One more breath. And slowly coming down. And just release. Knees touching, feet nice and wide. Okay, just take a resting breath. Notice where the muscles had to really hold on, and now let them soften. Let the shoulders become heavy. Now take your knees wide, and we're going to turn both knees to the left side and flow to the right. Just moving left and right, allowing yourself to become nice and soft in the hips. Okay, so the legs are getting strong, the sacrum is getting soft. Okay, we want a fluidity in the pelvis. Water. Fire in the belly, so you're probably feeling heat from those little movements we've been doing. Okay, we're creating heat and keeping it in the belly because it's winter. We want to keep a nice fire in the belly. Come back to middle. Okay, again, feet closer together, hip width apart, knees hip width apart, pressing those palms into the floor. Feel your back, feel your face, let it soften, and work with the hands, arms, feet, legs. Lift up those hips all the way up. See if you can bring a bit more tension into your bum muscles, really lifting up. Okay, now we're going to lift up our left leg. Make it nice and straight. Foot is looking at the ceiling. The face is soft. You work from those arms and legs, both legs. So the one in the air is moving upward and the sitting bone down. And the other leg that's on the floor presses into the floor, lift the sitting bone up. Okay? And 3 breaths. Relax the face, work with the body. Hatha, so sun and moon. Face is moon. Body is like the sun, it's active. Breathing out, come halfway down. So the foot is at the knee level. Lift up those hips. Both hips. 3 breaths. And come all the way down. Heel touches, hip stays up. That's it. 3 breaths. Strong thigh. Engage the bum muscles and the hamstrings. Relax the face and the shoulders. And then slowly slide down. Okay? And then give yourself this right leg a big hug. Okay, now we're going to move that right knee over the left side, opening wide. Okay, just come into your twist. You can look at the ceiling, you can look at your bent knee, or the arm that's extended out to the side, whatever feels good to you. And come back to the middle. Give your knee another hug. And then extend that leg up. Make it nice and long. That's it. And you can hold it from the back. At the ankle, the thigh, the knee, wherever you're able to hold it. Yeah, and just stay here 1 minute. So we've really strengthened that leg now. We're stretching it. We want the energy and the flow and the muscles to be in balance, front and back. Okay, both legs equally. Just relax your shoulders. Beter dan hier vasthouden, Nelke. Lager. Ja? En niet te veel trekken, het moet niet strak zijn. Ja, je wil niet alleen spanning voelen, maar wel een strek. So you don't want to feel a tight, strong pull. The stretch should be soft so that the muscle can relax. Otherwise, it's so strong, the muscle will just tense up. All right. Now, just holding your hands on your hips. Feel those 2 hip bones, keeping your leg in the air. I want you to move that leg now over your body to the left side. That's it. But you're keeping your hips looking at the ceiling. Feel where they are and just allow the body, so your bum should still be on the floor, Nelika. And just let the stretch be on the outside of your right thigh. And breathing in, come back to middle. And keep those hips where they are, sitting bones stay where they are. And just going to move that leg out, the thigh and the foot follows. Okay, and feel in your joint, the hip joint. And let it stretch. Feel the belly, how you have to hold the belly nice and strong to keep this in place. Breathing in, come back to middle. And release that leg. Just stretch that leg nicely out. Rest for a moment. Take a breath. Let your shoulders be heavy. And feel the breath. Feel where your breath naturally wants to flow now. Is it in the right side, the left side? Feel if one side of your body feels longer, more spacious, or more solid. What kind of quality or texture does it have? And then coming back to our original resting pose. Okay, so bending the knees, feeling those feet on the floor. Press the heels, bring your hands next to your hips, palms down. Knees hip width apart, feet the same. Press those feet into the floor, lift those toes up just for a moment. Pressing your palms, upper arms, shoulders. So your chest is moving into the sky. You're feeling that breastbone and the ribs opening. Now you're going to use your feet. Press those heels and the soles of your feet. Lift everything up. Let the toes relax. Let the face and shoulders relax. Let the eyes be soft. The lips and the jaw. And then lift up your right leg. Okay? Foot says hello to the sky. And you can say hello to your toes. Okay, spread those toes, use both feet, engage the feet, relax the face. Sun and moon, so the body's like the sun, the face is cool, calm, reflective. And breathing halfway down, leg comes to the level of the knee, keep both hips lifted, relax your face, use the body, the legs and the arms. Now we're going to keep the hips where they are. You're going to bring the heel down with that extended leg. Stay for 3 breaths. Lifting hips, shoulders, and nicely on the floor. Your bum muscle is active. And then slowly sliding down. Okay? Giving that knee a big hug. Really extending and opening the other leg. And then bringing your left knee over your right side of the body, coming into a full twist. Opening your body up. You can look wherever feels good to you. Feel the cycles of the breath. And come back to middle. Okay, give your knee another big hug. And then bring your hands behind the thigh, or the knee, or the ankle, wherever is comfortable for you. Let that leg get a nice stretch from up the upper thigh, or the hamstring, sorry, all the way to the back of the ankle. And just stay here 1 minute. Okay, we're going to open that leg slowly before we do the standing poses. Just let yourself be heavy. Again, think of earth. What is earth like? It is heavy, solid. You can smell it. You can hold it and touch it. Okay, and it holds us. And just feel held. Feel the breath coming in. Welcome that Shakti. And let yourself be nourished. Let yourself be fulfilled, supported. Okay, now letting go of that leg, bringing your hands on your hips, on the as-is bones. Okay, I just want you to feel that they stay there. Now feeling your sitting bones, keep them where they are too, and just move that leg across your body so you're getting a nice strong stretch on the outer thigh. But the sitting bones stay on the floor. Just breathing. Notice when the in-breath becomes the out-breath. Notice when the out-breath becomes the in. Just feel where they swap. And how do they change? Is it a soft, smooth twist of direction? Do you have apprehension for the change? So breathing in, coming back up, keeping those hips and sitting bones where they are, and move the leg out to the side. And come back to now. Okay? Bring that leg all the way down to the floor and just release. Resting. If you need an extra pose or position, stretch, do that. Listen to your body. Your body knows what it needs. We just need to learn to listen. And again, feel the breath. Feel where your prana wants to move. So just notice where your mind is flowing in the body. Feel the movement of your energy. Notice the left side, notice the right side. And then slowly bend both knees. Turn to one side and coming up to the front of the mat into hands and knees. So we're going to press the hands into the floor and release. Okay, press the hands, press the earth away, and you feel your whole body, maybe the shoulders, the ribs moving up and release. Just 3 times. Press and release. So you're moving the whole rib cage just from the action of the arms. And then do the same with your hips. Now press your knees down, the feet down. Feel what's happening in your bum muscles. Yeah? There's not much action. You're not going to see actual movement, but you're going to feel the legs are engaged. And release. One more time. Press, knees, feet, hips down. You're going to even tilt the lower pelvic area and then release. Voel je dat? Merk je dat? Okay. One more time, we're going to do now the arms pressing and the hips and legs. So you feel this strong engagement in the whole lower belly and release. Okay, now find a nice middle between the two. Okay, so you're not pressing up too much and you're not going down too much. Okay, now lift up your left hand. That's it. And I just want you to notice if the weight moves. Are you moving now to the left side or to the right side? Try and keep in the middle. Okay, try not to shift. And then bring that hand back down. Okay, find those 4 points. The shoulders, the arms, the hips. And then lift up your right hand. Keeping that shifting in the middle of those 4 points. So see if you can imagine those 4 points in the air and keep them there. And notice which muscles are starting to engage around the belly, the chest, the arms, the shoulders, and then bring that hand back down. Okay? Change again the other side. So we're strengthening, lifting up your left arm, keeping those 4 points this time. I want you to straighten that leg back, your opposite leg. That's it. So you're Right leg, spread those toes, keep the foot on the floor, moving the heel down. Push the earth with your other hand. So you can move into that calf muscle, then lift up that leg. Okay? And keep those 4 points. Have you shifted? Where are you shifting into? Into the hip or the arm? Just ask, just feel. And then slowly bringing that hand back down, and then the leg back down. And notice how you shift the weight. Okay, so don't have to correct, just notice. So other arm, lift it up. Feel those 4 points. Spread the fingers of that hand, make it nice and active. Press the earth away a little. And then opposite leg. You're going to move into the calf muscle. Really bend those toes towards you. You're going to press away from the earth. And so you're stretching the calf. Then lift that leg up. Notice if there was any shift from the 4 points. Lengthen that neck. Bring the head up slightly. Yeah. Okay. And then bring that hand down. Feel those 4 points. Bring the leg down. And notice the shift in the hips, the shoulders. Okay? Now just be round. Be nice and soft. You can make those 8s. Softening the spine, turning the hips and the shoulders. Okay? So we're very rigid just before. Now we're softening. Letting the energy flow, change direction. Make it as big or as small as you like. Whatever feels good to your back and your hips. All right, breathing in, looking up, chest up, chin up. Breathing out, round the back, head down. Breathing in, looking up. And breathing out, head down. 3 more, your own pace. I want you to free the spine and really shift into that rest and digest system. Okay, that's when we find safety and a sense of trust. It's when we move out of fear and distrust. One last one, coming in and up. And with the next out and down, really come into a child's pose. Just stretch the back, stretch the arms. Just stretching the back of your shoulders to make them nice and long, those arms. You can make your hands nice and wide. And then lift up again. Okay? Curl those toes under. And just come into a down dog. Your version of a dog, it can be with bent knees, it can be chin to chest, and head to your knees. And then slowly straightening those legs a little, and a little more. And take a few breaths there. And then you can walk to the front of the mat. Bij mijn pols nemen. Dat je de sok hebt. Oh, dat weer. Ja. Nee, dat kreeg mijn teacher, Manuela ook. Dat steeds meer verkrampt werd.
Kan geen goed geopereerd worden.
Oké, probeer je ook gewoon zelf. Nee, oké, niet zo ver. Zo dan. Met deze vingers zien. Die gaan helemaal zo, ja. Maar doe je dat wel?
Jawel.
Oké.
Nee, dat dacht ik niet.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we're going to do some movement. So, spreading those toes. Okay? Lift those toes up, bend your knees. Just let yourself have that earth element, this nice, heavy, full feeling. Okay? And then pressing those heels into the floor, you're going to straighten the legs. Okay? Do it again, bend those knees. Okay, let the weight of your hips and your upper body sink into the legs. Now press those heels, and that's how you straighten the legs. Yeah, one more time. Bending, sit, press the heels, and you're going to lift up. Okay, strong, nice legs. Lift up your chest, your chin, looking up, breathing in. As you breathe out, just come into Utkatasana, sitting chair pose. Strong legs, bringing your hands in front of your heart. Take an in-breath, lift up your chest. Breathing out, bringing your elbows on the left side. Opening that as arms, nice and wide. Let the hip moves. So your right knee will probably move forward. That's a good thing, okay? Honor your body, bringing the hands back in front of you. Come to middle. Okay, and change sides. Bring the elbow over, pressing the elbow against the knee. Let the other hip move forward, opening up those arms. Relax your face, your eyes, your jaws. And come back to middle. Bring those hands in front of you. And straighten the legs. Uttanasana. Head down. Sitting bones up, heels down. And just stay here, 3 breaths. Allow the hamstring muscles to soften slowly. So the physical body is slow. It's not like the mind. It needs 1.5 minutes to open each muscle. Okay? So we're going to bend, bring the hips down, and look up. Just bring the hands on the floor. That's it. Stepping your left foot back. Breathing in, lift up. Okay, that's it. Just warrior 1. So I really want you to open this. So bringing the whole pelvis back. Bend deeper in the knee. You're going to feel a stretch here. Okay, lifting up. And then open those arms nice and wide, cactus. Make tiger claws. Yeah. And then breathe in, lift. 3 times breathing up, build strength in the arms. Okay, 3 more. So the back of your shoulders are getting nice and strong. Last one. It wasn't 3 at all, it was 5. Okay, bringing your hands down onto the floor. Straighten that back leg, make it nice and strong. We're going to bring the weight forward. Okay, bring the weight of your body forward, but you're balancing through the back leg. Now look at your back foot, turn it so the heel and the foot are in line with the walls. Okay, and then find your balance. You can have your hands in front of your heart, arms out nice and wide, or overhead. Whatever feels good. Whatever makes you feel safe. And then bring that back foot back on the floor. Okay, turn that back foot 45 degrees. Warrior 2. Okay, so knee, hip, ankle in one line. Okay, this hip, turn it to the front. No mantle, yes, no mantle. Yeah. So the heupen for it, yeah. And the twist komt gewoon van de ribben. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so then it's more integrity. Okay? And with the structure of the body. Bringing your hand onto your knee, or your elbow, sorry. And then lengthen one nice straight line from your arm. You can have your arm in cactus if you have pain in the shoulders. Okay? And bring your hands to the front of your mat. Straighten that leg all the way up into the sky. Now imagine that strong earthy leg again. The one that's in the sky is nice and earthy. It's solid. And then as you breathe out, bring the knee to the chest. As you breathe in, you're going to straighten that leg onto the left side. That's it. Breathing out, knee to chest. Breathing in, straighten the leg up in the air. Okay? Breathing out, knee to chest. We're going to do that 3 times. Breathing in, straighten that leg out on the left side. Breathing out, knee to chest. And kick that leg. Breathing out, knee in. Breathing in, extend the leg on the left. Last one. Kick. And knee down, sorry, foot down, downward dog. And just feel the heat in your body. Feel where you have heat. Breathing in, looking forward, come into your plank. Feet nice and wide, at least as wide as your hips, just for your sacrum. Okay? Knees, chest, chin. Okay? And then breathing in cobra. And just be here, 5 breaths. Strong legs pressing the tops of your feet into the floor. Bum muscles is slightly engaged, not too tight, not too soft. And then breathing out. Coming to a child's pose, again, stretching the back body. Releasing tension in your neck, your bum muscles, and the lower back. And slowly coming up onto hands and knees and back into the down dog. You can make your dog free, you can wag your tail, you can bend one knee and the other. And then feel those beautiful, strong, earthy legs, solid, full of life. Breathe into them, feel that life, feel Shakti moving into the legs, the bones, the muscles, the nerves, the ligaments. And now stepping your left foot forward, spreading the toes of that front leg, making them nice and strong, breathing in, lift up. Warrior 1. So the hips are just looking to the front. Okay, and as you breathe out, cactus, make your tiger claws. Okay, breathing in, lift up 5 times. Breathing out, strong arms, strong back body. Okay, just creating strength. 2 more. And last one. And keep the strength in the back leg. Move that heel down, lift your chest up, moving forward. Bring your fingertips onto the floor. Okay, now bring the weight into your front leg and find the balance. Okay, moving the body forward. Your leg is balancing the front body, your head. So make it very strong, that back leg. Look at your foot. Turn the thigh and the toes. And then come into a balancing pose. Whichever one makes you feel contained. Or if you want to feel free, do that. Okay, so notice what you need and honor it. When you start to honor your body, you will feel safe in your body. Now, coming back with that foot down. Okay, back leg is nice and strong. The hips are still looking to the front. You turn that back foot 45 degrees. That's it. And you're coming into this opening from the ribs and the middle of your spine. Take a few breaths. Arrive, land. And then bringing your elbow onto the knee. Extend that arm. Make it nice and long from your foot. And then open here. Okay. And then bring your hands back down onto the floor. Coming back into your dog. Take a moment in your dog, just feeling the belly, your back, your bum, your legs. Now breathe into your legs, lift up your left leg this time. 3-legged dog. And as you breathe out, knee to chest. Slide that foot over to the right side as you breathe in. Breathing out, knee to chest. Kick that leg back or up. And again, breathing out. 2 more rounds. Breathing in and out, and in, and out, and in, out, and in. Last one, stop. Coming into your down dog. We're just going to step forward our right foot. That's it. Lift up your hands, your chest. We're going to slide that back foot forward twice, okay? And slide it back and forward and back. Hands on the floor. Okay, kick that foot just straight back, not up, just back, as if there's a horse behind you, and then move it back forward. Lift up your chest, hands in prayer. 1, 2, hands down, and kick. Okay, one more round, chest up. 1, 2, hands down, kick back. Okay, feel the strong or heat, the strength in that leg. And then we're going to change sides. Okay? So just come in your down dog. Breathe in both legs, notice the difference. And then come with your left foot forward, so right foot forward. Welke deed je net? Yeah. Okay, changing sides. Breathing in, hands to chest, breathing out. Step back. Okay? Hands down, kick straight back. And again, bring the foot forward. Hands to chest. 1 and 2. So what are we doing here? We're strengthening the outer bum muscle, which is quite weak from sitting. It gets tight, but it's not strong. Okay, so we're trying to bring back the balance. One more time, kick straight back. Come into your dog. Just release that muscle. Hands and knees. Okay, bring your feet together. Toes touching. If you want to come into just normal child's pose, you can. If you have a bolster or something similar, have it near you. Okay? We're just going to lie here for a moment. Okay, if this feels too quick, like from one thing to the other, we've been moving. Maybe Nelika, this feels this way for you. Yeah, maybe you want to first do this, breathing in and out. Just 4 times to really get back into the lower energy. Breathing in, lift up. Breathing out, coming down. Into child's pose. And you can use that mantra again, Lam, if you feel that you need to ground yourself. Lam, lam, lam. Lam, lam. And then when you're ready, when you're done, taking the bolster, we're going to stay 2 minutes on each side. And just allow the body to soften. Really feel that your belly is supported. If the bolster's too low, you can use blocks to heighten it. Okay? You want to feel nice and soft and fully supported, fully held. Okay, so that you can absorb this earth energy. And just allow your body to become soft and heavy and held. And again, calming into the breath, feeling your body breathing, feeling the ribs, the spine, the shoulders, and even your hips as you breathe in, opening on the back. And as you breathe out, everything gathers. Okay, so that's the power of earth. It's gathering, it's bringing together. It's not being out there. That's air and movement and change. So when we feel ungrounded, try and see which parts of your life or your mind or your actions are too out there. Okay? So that's how you can ground yourself and come back to feelings of safety, trust, certainty, and being held. So you want to create it for yourself. And again, notice now when you breathe in, welcome this prana shakti. So prana again is life energy. The shakti is power. It's the movement of something that is unconscious moving into consciousness. And that's why it's power, because it's knowledge. It's the movement of knowledge. It's a desire to become. And that is what is behind anything in life. It's the desire to become something. And where we send our energy, where we bring our mind, that's what we bring to life. So now just breathe into your body, give that life. Now changing your head, moving to the other side on the bolster. Making any adjustments. Maybe you notice that just from turning the head, there's tension in the neck or the hips. And if you feel that, just breathe into that area. Let it open, and with an out breath, just let it soften. And coming back into the breath, feeling the opening of your back body with an in, the rising and the falling. And notice the movement between in and out, and where they change. And welcome Prana Shakti again. Imagine her filling you up, giving you her strength, her intelligence, her life, her power. And connecting yourself with her, bonding through the out breath. You move into her, and she moves into you with the in. And then slowly bringing your head back to middle. And just bring your hands to your knees. Gently lift yourself up. We're going to do one last pose against the wall. One day. So have your bolster about 10-15 centimeters from the wall. We're going to sit at the very edge of the bolster, move our bum first against the wall, and then slide those bum cheeks up. And then nicely resting on that bolster, you bring your hands in a cactus shape. Let the head just be heavy. Allow yourself to land. So just feel your feet. Feel the legs be heavy. Let that heaviness move from the legs into your body. So remember, the earth is in our feet and legs. When we turn it upside down, we're letting that earth element fill the rest of us. So it's really good if we're full of anxiety or don't feel that we can rest. to stay here for 2 minutes. So again, coming into the breath. Noticing if there's any holding in the back body, anyway, where you're resisting the floor. Is there a part of you that's moving away from the floor? Can you just let go and surrender to the earth, to gravity, to heaviness? So you want to strengthen your own pathway to being grounded. Okay, that's when, if we're anxious, we know, oh, we can ground ourselves through this pathway. You want to strengthen the pathways before you need them, so that you can find them easily when you do need them. And then again, landing on the breath, with the mind, feeling your body lying here in this shape. So remember when we were doing Dandasana, this is a form of Dandasana, it's also a form of the dog. And now you can relax in it, there's no work, but you have that beautiful square shape. So the shape of the square is also connected to the earth, it's the most stable. And then feel the breath in the shape of this body. And embody that shape. Strengthen that embodiment with each conscious breath. And then allow the mind to rest on the waves of breathing, the rising and the falling of the in and the out. And again, if the mind wanders, just bring it back. It's okay. It's a puppy. Loves to run away. That's normal. It's a good thing. It means your mind is still curious. Just notice if you have made a deeper connection with the earth element. Support, sustenance, nourishment, abundance, compassion, holding, being held. Feeling full. So if you want to, you can come out of the pose. If you want to stay or come into Shavasana, please do. If your body's asking for any last movements, stretches, twists, cuddles, honor your body. Okay, your body, that earth element within you, has its own language. It is always talking to you. So listen to its little messages. Strengthen your connection to your body, its wisdom, your power. And feel the intelligence within you. So if you're in Shavasana, just Allow the body to be heavy. Again, noticing the whole black body this time, from your feet to your shoulders. And see if there's anywhere that you're lifting away from the floor. And if you found any of those places, just let them sink. Breathe into them, let them open, and with an out breath, release the energy within and just let it be heavy, let it land. Feeling the skin of your face, let it become soft. Let the skin around the eyes and the lips just fall to the floor. Let the ears be heavy like Ganesha is. And feel the breath in your belly, the chest. Just notice the sounds. If you're hearing different sounds, just be aware of them. Don't wish for anything. Don't try and change them. And hope they will stop. Just accept them as they are. Breathe into the space between your thoughts, the sounds, the desires and expectations. And see if you can enlarge that space. And as you breathe out, let it come together. Let it all merge as one. Your thoughts, your desires, your expectations, your wishes, the feelings and sensations within your body. And again, as you breathe in, let them open, give them all space, and as you breathe out, let them come together. And each time, as you use the breath consciously, feel that they become all one. There is no distinction. And feel your body here on the floor. Feel this moment. Feel your breath. See the mind. See the movement of your mind. And bring everything together. And with the next in-breath, slowly start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Moving the wrists and the ankles. Come into a seated pose by rolling to one side, whichever one feels good to you. And coming up in your own time. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Just greeting your inner teacher once more. Take a breath in for Om. Mudachate Purnasya Purnamada Purnamidavashishate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Namaste. Dag Graciela.
Namaste, dank je. Ciao, ciao. Bye, hetzelfde.
Dank je.